Alright, Super 7, 1, 2, 3. Let's take our 500, or our 5,832, and we're going to put it up under the, what looks like a 7. So I would call it Super 7. Now I'll come over here, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, and I'll put my divisor 24 right here, and I'm going to go 24 times 1 equals 24. Right here I'm going to go 24 times 2. Now I can multiply 24 times 2, or I could just add 24 2 times. It's the same thing as 24 times 2. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. So 24 times 2 is 48. And then for the 3, I'm going to multiply 24 times 3. And I can multiply that out, 24 times 3, or I could add 24 3 times. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12, carry my 1. And 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So 3 times 24 is 72. All right. Now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, then 10, 20, 30. And so I'll go 24 times 10, and 24 times 20, and 24 times 30. Well, since I did 1, 2, 3, and now I'm doing 10, 20, 30, I could take each one of these numbers, 24, 48, 72, and then just add a 0 since I'm multiplying times 10. And look here, 720 is less than 5,832, so I can continue on with this. So now let's go 100, 200, 300, and I'll put 24, 48, 72. And now, since I'm multiplying times 100, 200, and 300, and each of these has 2 zeros, I'm going to add 2 zeros to each one of these. And I'll put my commas in there. And I'm looking, I see that 7,200 is greater than 5,832, so I won't be able to subtract that from this number, so I'll cross it off. And then I look on here and I see that 4,800 is less than 5,832, so I'm going to keep that. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this set of numbers right here, and I'm going to see what the largest number is that I can subtract from 5,832. And that would be 4,800. So I'll put my 4,800 right here. I'll draw a line all the way across and then extend it out. And we're going to subtract this. 2 minus 0 is 2. 3 minus 0 is 3. 8 minus 0 is 0. And 5 minus 4 is 1. Now, what did I do to get this 4,800? Well, I multiplied 24 times 200. So I'm going to put this 200 over here to the side. Now, what's the largest number that I have that I can subtract from 1,032? That would be 720. So I'm going to subtract 720. Put my line all the way across. 2 minus 0 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. 0 minus 7, I can't do that, so I'm going to have to borrow from the 1. Leaves me 0. Put the 1 here. 10 minus 7 is 3. Gives me 312. And what did I multiply to get 720? Well, I multiplied 24 times this 30, so we're going to put this 30 out here to the side. Make sure we keep it lined up. Now, what's the largest number I can subtract from 312? That would be 240. So 240 goes right here. Put our line across. Now I'll go 2 minus 0 is 2. 1 minus 4 I can't do, so I borrow. Put the 1 here. 11 minus 4 is 7. Gives me 72. And what did I multiply to get 240? Well, I multiplied the 10, so I put 10 out here. Make sure I keep it lined up. Now I've got a 72. What's the largest number I can subtract from 72? Well, it's 72. So let's bring our line all the way across. 72 minus 72 is 0. And I multiplied 3 to get this 72, so put it over here and keep it lined up. Now, there's nothing up here that I can subtract from 0, so 0 is my remainder. Let's put a plus sign here, and we're going to add all of these numbers up right here. So I'll go 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 3. 0 plus 3 plus 1 is 4. And then here's a 2 with nothing to add to it, so I'll bring it on down. And this is my answer. So 5,832 divided by 24 is 243. And let's put our answer right up here. And we'll work one more problem. All right, this one we have 7,128. And that's not the problem I want up. Hold on just a second while I change that. All right, that's better. 7,128 divided by 44. And we'll write 7,128. And we'll make our 7, which isn't really a 7, but it looks like a 7. We'll come over here. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And I'll put my divisor, 44, right here. All right, for the first one, 44 times 1, of course, is 44. Next, 44 times 2. I can multiply 44 times 2, or I could add 44 2 times, which gives me 88. So 44 times 2 is 88. And then finally, 44 times 3 . We'll add that up. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. Carry 1. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. Plus 1 more is 132. And now I'll go 10, 20, 30. And I'm going to bring these three numbers straight on down, just like they are, in the same order. And since I'm multiplying times 10, 20, and 30, not 1, 2, 3, I can just add a 0 to each of these. And I'm going to check 1,320 is smaller, is lower than 7,128. So we'll go ahead and we'll try 100, 200, 300. And again, I'll put down 44, 88, and 132. And since I'm multiplying times 100, and 200, and 300, I'll add 2 zeros to each of these. Now look at this, 13,200 is greater than 7,128, so I can't subtract that, so we'll cross it off. And I can't subtract 8,800 from 7,128, so let's cross that off. Now I've got 4,400. So let's come on up here, 4,400. We'll subtract from 7,128. 8 minus 0 is 8. 2 minus 0 is 2. 1 minus 4, I can't do that, so I'll borrow from the 7. 11 minus 4 is 7. 6 minus 4 is 2. And to get 4,400, I multiplied times 100, so we'll put this 100 right over here on this line. Now, what's the largest number that I can subtract from 2,728? Well, that's going to be 1,320. So let's put this right here. Bring our line out. 8 minus 0 is 8. 2 minus 2 is 0. 7 minus 3 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. Now, what number did I multiply to get 1,320? I multiplied 44 times 30, so this 30 will go out here. Make sure we keep it lined up. Keep the ones place over the ones place and the tens place lined up with the tens place. All right, what's the biggest number we can subtract from 1,408? Well, again, it's 1,320, so we'll use the same number. Draw a line. 8 minus 0 is 8. 0 minus 2, I can't do that, so I'll borrow from my 4. Put the 1 in front of the 0. 10 minus 2 is 8. And 3 minus 3 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. And since these are leading zeros, I can go ahead and erase those. And 1,320, I'd multiplied times 30 to get, so put the 30 out here. And then what's the largest number I can subtract from 88? Well, as I look down my numbers, I can subtract 88. So we'll go 88 minus 88 leaves me with 0. And I can see that I multiplied 2 to get 88, so we'll put our 2 out here. And I have a remainder of 0. Let's add this up. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 2. 0 plus 3 plus 3 is 6. And I have a 1 here with nothing to add to it, so it just stays as a 1. So my answer will be 162, and I'm going to write it up here. All right, I hope this was helpful.